Good Friday morning, everybody. We've already got a few surprises in the forecast for this morning. Now, the expected part was rain moving through our east and southern counties. It's just made it a bit more westward than I expected. And we've got a few showers developing up in parts of central and western counties in the Ozarks. Now, this cluster diving south here has shot a bit of an outflow boundary down to the south. And as it moves, it's lifting the atmosphere, plenty of moisture and warmth. So we've got some scattered showers and isolated storms. And then kind of the same pattern here to the northwest, where this low-level jet stream that's been blowing each night, adding some lift and at least a few showers this morning. Now, I anticipate that this will be relatively short-lived. The zone, once again, has been just north of a front, and then we've got another cluster out in Kansas. So, again, we've got lift happening kind of like this, that low-level jet. The upper-level winds then steer the storms southeast, and we're getting at least some minor lift here over the top of the front. So, a few showers this morning, and clouds are increasing. Now, assuming that the front does not move a whole lot today, we should get back into some sunshine, and especially northwest Arkansas, southwest Missouri, you're still talking temps up above 100 possibly. And then up on the north side, we're talking some 80s. So it's been a bit of a nightmare to forecast all this week because of the front's position. On the south side, we've got some 80s, north side, some low 70s, and that front looks to be waffling around a bit today, but especially later tonight, it may get just a bit further south, and the same thing is going to happen that's been happening, that low-level jet stream. So this time, I think the rain's going to be centered a bit farther south. We have temps in the 90s expected today. Now again, remember that front kind of cuts something like this. So most of us on the south side will be in the 90s depending on cloud cover, and then some lower to mid 80s from Rawa down through, let's say, Salem and maybe even Eminence. But it's also going to be very humid. Now these numbers will vary. I think they're a little high, but we could see it over 105 certainly. Dew points have varied the last couple of days. On Tuesday, we actually did, or no, Wednesday it was. We hit 110 in Springfield. So it's not out of the question. It's just going to be steam bath once we get into some clearing. So the heat advisory remains unchanged. So does the excessive heat warning to the west. Now we got a level 1 risk of a few severe storms primarily tonight, and then again tomorrow night into early Saturday at the level 2 actually in our northwest counties. Now this model overdone with the morning stuff, too far west, but we're likely going to see a couple of showers and storms this morning, maybe a couple of storms late today, but then watch what happens. It lights up overnight this time, southern Missouri, and there could be some heavy rain into northern Arkansas. A break in the afternoon, so you'll have time to do what you want to do. Another round possible as we head into Sunday morning, and both of those could produce some heavy rain. Temps are going to be all over the place, but a gradual cooling trend. Still very muggy tomorrow. A front finally comes through Sunday. Lower humidity for a couple of days next week. Temps a little bit below average.